Welcome to episode 3 of Industrial Robot tutorial. Today we will talk about how to use Flexpendant. If you remember, in my episode 1, I have mentioned when I was talking about the online simulation, I mentioned a controller which is called Flexpendant. Basically, when you have this robot in a place to work, you will have the robot and you will have a controller and you will also have a flex pendant, which you will basically use to program the robot on real time. But in Robot Studio, it is possible to use flex pendant in simulation, so we can see how it works. So let's start. So I will just open a new station, then I will select a robot IRB140. So what I mean, the robot controller, you will have a controller. Just let's start with the first. Let's connect it with the virtual controller for the simulation. So if you go somewhere in industry, you will see when you have this robot, you will find something looks like a controller like this, where the robot will be connected, as well as you will have something which look like this will be also connected. So the robot you can edit through this flex pendant. So but for simulation we have to access it from here. If you go on the controller, if you press, so you have this IRC5 flex pendant. I put it here. When you work with Robot Studio, I will suggest you to use big monitor. I mean little bit big monitor, because otherwise there are a lot of things. When you will work in a small screen, it will be tough for you to adjust and check. Even also if you want to jog the robot, it will be tough for you. So I think it's better to use bigger screen. So now on the right corner, on the right side, you can see this is the flex pendant skin and this is my robot. First of all, we have to, so in the simulation, if you look here, you will see this small controller is showing here, but in the real life it will be a big controller. So there will be like a key option. So if you select first, now you can see the robot is in auto mode. So we have to, there are 3 modes. Second one is manual. So when you move to manual, the robot will move 250 mm per second. The speed will be like something like this. And if you there is one more option, it's called 100% manual, but I'm actually, so far I understood, like if you, even if you select it 100% manual, I think it's, you can control the, maybe the mode is like you can run the robot, and during running you can also change the program, which is not possible to do in the auto mode. So far I have understood. So we are not using 100% manual, so we will change the mode to we will change the mode to manual. Then we have to, when you work with industrial automation, you will heard this a lot. is called dead man switch. So basically dead man switch is a safety function which is used in a lot of places. So basically what happens, like in this Flexpendant, on the down you have like a switch. Those switch has 3 state. So if you move to manual, and if you don't press the switch, nothing will work. Then if you press it very hard, nothing will work. So you need to keep it in the middle, so you have to hold it firmly. So why this? Basically the idea behind is this: if something happens when you are working with robot, maybe you get injured somehow accidentally. If you get injured, so maybe if you press it hard, everything will stop working, and if you leave it, everything will start working also. So we have to, here you can actually, it's not possible to understand, but in real life you have to hold it like firmly in the middle step. So now this is the first 3 joint. So you can see, like, I will move the first. So this is the first joint. This is the second joint, and this is the third joint. Now in this robot you have total 6 joints. So if you press here, now you can access the joint from 4 to 6. So this is the number 4, this is number 5, and this is number 6. You have here more option, like this is so this is reorient move, so it will circle around, and this is when you have this side, this is a linear move. So you have one more thing here. So when you run a program, if you select here continuous, it will continue the program, it will run repeatedly. But if you press single cycle, so it will run only one time. And this is a step mode, like you go step by step. This is how many percentage of the speed you want to move. Then you have here increment. I have selected none in the increments because otherwise you will not be able to see the movement. So if you select like small, maybe I change it to I change it to 1 to 3. So I put, so the movement is very slow, it's hard to understand. You can try large. You can see the actually is very tough to understand. You can see the robot is now moving very slow, very slow. Right now I think we can keep it none, we don't need. So here you can actually program your robot also. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to make a small program. I open program editor. So I will add instruction, same we have done before in episode 2. So we will just select move L. It's asking me above or below. I want below, under this line. Then we will, so we are basically teaching it movement. We will teach this point. Move L. Okay, now if you want to run this program, you need to go to pp2 main production window. Then you need to select pp2 main. Are you sure you want to move pp2? Yes. Now play. So I think so we have increased the percentage of the movement. So we can check this thing now here. Now I stop this program. You have seen it was running continuously. Now if I go to single cycle and I press, to stop here. So now I think we can play a little bit with this program. Let's go to the editor. We can what we can do, we can add a for loop. I have my favorite. Then I select. So when you want to select something, so maybe it looks little bit hard to moving the robot and everything through the Flexpendant, but trust me, in real life it's very easy using the Flexpendant. Yeah, it's little bit tough to program with the Flexpendant, but the jogging, like later we have to fix the tool point. For those things, maybe in the simulation software it will look little bit tough, but trust me, in real life it's very easy. So edit, I want to select this line and this line. I want to put it in the for loop. So I select this, cut, okay, here, paste. Okay, now I want to make it I put here only selected. I want to put here 0. Okay, and this one I want to put a default variable, and this one I put the same. And this will be 1. Edit. So basically what I'm trying to do, I will take number as input and I will run that loop till that many times. So now I want to put here one communicate TP number. this registration 1 above. Then now maybe you can give me negative number also. So I will put here a condition. You have to, it will run only when the number will be positive. So add common if one is more than 0. Okay. It's got best. So if the number is more than 0, then it will run the for loop. Or now this is one thing. For example, if you want to go to the next, you have to select the whole if. So after I get the input, I need to remove it also. So I will put here TPS. So I think it's enough. We can check. So we'll just go through the code one more time, what we have done. So we are taking the value, then we are going to for loop. If the value is more than 0, then it's running the loop. Otherwise it will erase and it will ask the value again. So let's compile this. So to compile, you need to press pp to main. Yes. See what happens. So I press 1 back. Yes. I think I have pressed here single cycle, so I press continuous again. So I press 2, 1, 2. If I press 0, nothing will happen, because if condition, there I put an if condition, it will only run if the value is more than 0. What I'm trying to show, how to code also through the Flexpendant, and I am trying to introduce you with the coding, how to code with the Rapid. Later I will make an episode only the topic will be Rapid, how to use the Rapid, and I will go through a lot on that video. But just stay with me. I will try my best to show you more. For today I think it's enough. I think it's better we can finish episode 3 here. So till next video, take care of yourself, and goodbye.